Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be introducing another sensation of the sensory processing disorder. And what is this sensation this time around? The vestibular system. What is the vestibular system? The vestibular system is the sensory system that is responsible for providing the brain with the information, about the motion, the head control, and the spatial orientation. It's also involved with the motor function that allow us to keep our balance stabilize our head and our body during movement, as well as maintaining the body posture that is required. So the vestibular system is essential for the normal movement and equilibrium. Each child on the autism spectrum possesses different vestibular information. They have their own way of processing vestibular information differently. So a child on the autism spectrum disorder, which has this particular sensory processing disorder, and this other child has different. So a child on the autism spectrum processes the vestibular information differently, and this is very, very important that we understand how this is done, or how this is happening in their system, so that we can be able to give them the best that we can afford to. A child with a vestibular processing disorder can be hypersensitive or hyposensitive. Being hypersensitive to vestibular input means having low registration for the sensation of movement and equilibrium. So the individual craves for certain activities, like he wants to jump on the trampoline, he wants to always be on the move, because the sense of the vestibular input is low. It has a low registration, so the child craves for it. He wants to put more of it to have that sense of balance. What does it mean to be hypersensitive to vestibular input? Being hypersensitive to vestibular input means that you have high registration for the sense of movement and balance in equilibrium, and so the individual avoid movement because he's already having enough from the inside. So you see the child or the individual avoiding certain movement. He doesn't want to jump on the trampoline, he doesn't want to climb on the swing, he doesn't want to swing, he doesn't want anything that requires the body to move, to have equilibrium. The person avoids it. However, whether the child is hypersensitive to vestibular input or hypersensitive to vestibular input, there are certain activities that can be done to help them. And so in my next video, I'll be highlighting those activities or the behaviors. First of all, I will have to state the behaviors that are associated with hypersensitive or hypersensitive to vestibular input. Keep watching. Click the notification bell, subscribe, and like our video to continue to get the information that you need to help your child. Thank you.